welcome back to the homestead. Today I am going to plant my sweet potato slips. We have rain moving in, so it's going to be the perfect time to get these in the ground. And these are just some slips that I have gotten off of sweet potatoes that I stuck in the water. Super simple. Take your sweet potato, stick it in a bucket or a jar of water, and it will start growing green shoots off of it. You take those green shoots, you can stick them in water to get roots, or you can pick them off and stick them straight in the ground. So I'm going to bring you along as I get these in the ground before this rain hits us. The sun's peeking out through the clouds, but it is threatening behind me to storm. It is hot and humid, and we need the rain. So let's get started. Okay, so I have a bowl and a bucket of sweet potatoes, and I'm going to show you. So this is my sweet potato, and look at this. Oh, it's falling off. Let me see if you can see this, because I can't tell if you can or not. There we go. Okay, this is my sweet potato. Look at that giant ball of roots coming off of that and all of those greens. I'm going to pull this off. Okay, and I could stick this back in the water and get more off of it, but I don't think I need more than this. I'm going to pull these apart and stick these in the ground. So there's one. Okay, this is the other one. These had a little more water to them, and look at these roots. Some of these I just picked off and they don't have roots yet. Let me see if you can see this. There we go. So this one doesn't have roots yet, and the other one does. I'm going to put both kinds in the ground. So I'm going to plant these about 15 inches apart in the row, and then my rows are going to be 3 foot apart. So I'm probably only going to get 3 rows in here, and probably only 2 or 3 in each row. So, and I only have 2 hoops. So we're going to see what we can get planted, and we may have to tuck these extra ones in somewhere else, and that's going to be okay. So let's get started. Look at the roots on this sweet potato. Can you see that? Let's see. I'm doing a terrible job trying to film myself and do this. This is just the roots on the sweet potato. I could probably stick this in the ground, but we'll see what else we can get off of it. Let's get this grass out. Okay. And I'm not worried about it being close to the green beans. The green beans are going to be going up, and the sweet potatoes are going to be on the ground. So I'm not worried about it being super close to the fence either. And I think I'm going to go a little close to the fence. And then I'm just going to stick this in the ground. I'm going to fold it over a little. Give it a little more strength and stability. There's one in the ground. Okay, let's see, this thing is 4 inches. I'm gonna go probably about right here and do another one. It's not real scientific for me, y'all. And then I'm going to come out here and do another one. And then once I get this in the ground, I am going to, let's see if I get about right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Close enough. That's pretty close, because I have tiny feet. 3 foot apart. We're going to go about right here in the middle. Get some more in the ground. Oh. All right. I'll save the tiny ones. And Tater's normally the one to plant the sweet potatoes, not me. So he's the sweet potato expertise. Sweet potatoes and okra. Everything else I plant pretty much. Let that one stay in and grow a little more. This one's got some good roots. Hang it off to the side. All right, let's see if you can see what we've got going on here. I'm gonna turn you so you can see this side now. Grass and weeds out. So we ended up with 9 under one hoop, and now we're gonna go do the other hoop and we'll get 9 under it. So let's see what we have right here. I'm gonna throw that in there. And let's move to the other hoop. Hoop number 2. Big weed out. I think we have just enough to plant. Look at that. Isn't that perfect? I ended up with just enough plants to fill this in. Let me grab my shovel. And let's get these in the ground. Looks like my dog's been under here digging. A little bit of dirt back where she's been digging, maybe level it back out a little. In the process, I'm covering up my little sweet potato I had right here. There's that one. These are kind of tiny, so we'll see how they turn out. The root's small. All right. Look how quick that was, guys. I know that's not a lot, but it's something. So if these make really well, I'm super excited. I love sweet potatoes, sweet potato fries. Roasted's my favorite, but I do love fries. So Now we have 180 days of sweet potatoes in the ground. So today is May 5th. Yeah, I think it's May 5th, May 6th, something like that. Sweet potatoes are in the ground. 180 days from now, we will come back. We will dig these up and see what we come up with. And I'm gonna put some more sweet potatoes in a bucket to get some more slips. And we may plant them around back or maybe in here where the onions are at. I'm not sure. So, how do you grow your sweet potatoes? What's your favorite variety of sweet potato? And what's your harvest been like? What's your biggest harvest that you've ever had, and what did you do to get that? I am so excited, and I better get inside before the rain falls. I know the sun's out, but it is so black and it changes super quick. So we've had in and out of this. So, all right guys, thanks for coming along. This was a super short video because super easy to get slips in the ground, 3 feet apart in your rows, 15 inches in between each slip. And that's it. Just dig a hole and stick them in it. So we'll see you in 180 days with our harvest. Can't wait to see you next time. And until then, remember y'all, keep living like your ancestors did.